Okay, so are you gonna talk to me or are we friends? What are we doing
No,
today?
we're friends.
We're friends?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Do people get scared to come around you because they don't know if you're gonna talk trash to them?
You know, it's funny. I've always been, someone who likes to play around and talk trash, but since it's been sort of more of a public thing,
right.
I do feel that people are a little bit weary. I can feel it.
Really?
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, so I want to go back a little bit. So originally you wanted to be a professional ball player, correct?
Yep.
Okay, and then things didn't go the way you wanted.
Yep.
And then you're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna be a professional trash talker.
Right.
How did you know?
I knew when I was about 16 years old, I wasn't gonna have any real legitimate future in basketball. And I always been a fan of movies and actors and comedians. And then I started doing stand-up comedy. Just off the strength of being somebody that had a gift for gab, and then that led me into acting, and then making people laugh. I like sort of pushing the envelope. I really do like doing that. I have to admit that. The more the boundaries get, the bigger I want to go. That's just my nature.
Yeah, for sure. If there's one person that you would love to talk trash to,
I would love. Now I'm not a politician, but I would love Donald Trump.
Yeah.
They're absolutely positively I would love, because he's good at it.
Right.
We might not like him, but he's a
he's a great troll, man. He knows
fantastic.
How to do it. I think that would be so funny. Is there anyone that you'd love to have just a conversation with?
There's so many people that I love to interview. Robert De Niro, because he's such a reluctant.
I love that you love him.
I love him. He's my guy.
I love that you post about him on Instagram.
I love him.
Does he know how much you love him?
Yeah, he knows how much I love him.
I've met him. Cute.
Yeah, I love him. I would love to talk to LeBron James, because I have a sort of mix.
You have a love-hate relationship with him, which we're going to talk about, because it's in your book.
Yeah.
This book has balls. The paperback is out now. So in it, you do talk about how LeBron's never going to be Mike.
He's never going to be Mike. And I don't think he necessarily
needs to be.
I don't think he needs to be Mike.
Okay.
I think that, my whole thing with LeBron is the person is one thing, and then the character of LeBron James, the chosen one, King James, who puts on the basketball uniform, is another thing. But for some reason, LeBron James, people are you're a hate. I'm this is sports.
Yeah.
It's the best version of wrestling. He's either your guy or he's not your guy. Doesn't mean you can't say he's not dope.
Right.
He's just not my guy.
Yeah.
He's not on my team.
The video I liked is when you had the broomstick for the sweep. I literally could not stop breathing.
I was very proud of that.
I was
I showed up at the game with the broom in Cleveland. I literally thought well, it's game 3. They're gonna get swept in game 4. So why not prepare now and start sweeping up the building now, because it's over. And people Cleveland Cavaliers fans, they were yo.
They were not.
They were yo, it was sacrilegious. With Steph Curry, it's it's okay to want him to lose.
Right.
But everybody but LeBron, Kevin Durant, everybody in sports history is okay to want to lose.
Except LeBron.
It's nuts. So.
Do you really think the Knicks are going to win? Because you talk about this in the book.
I do. I do think the Knicks are going to get back on track. New York City is the mecca of basketball, and Madison Square Garden is the world's most famous arena. Period.
Right.
You can't take that away. And we'll start winning and owning that. And then when we finally do, start doing good in basketball, we've been beaten down so long.
Really bad. It's been bad.
It's been bad. We deserve better.
Okay, so I had no idea you were such a fan of the Housewives on Bravo.
I love those shows. I'm always a little piece of me dies every time a season ends.
Yeah.
That's not BS. It's when the NBA season ends, I get upset, and when Real Housewives of New York season ends, I'm man, all right, well.
Now what?
I gotta wait for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah. When's Jersey coming back? I think my all-time favorite housewife is definitely Bethany. The reason why I love her is because we've seen her story. We saw her go from having nothing to being this mogul. And Bethany, because of those reasons, and she left like Jordan.
Yeah.
And came back.
Yeah.
And bigger than ever. So she's the number one. But I love them. I love them all, even if the ones that drive me crazy.
Yeah. Let's talk about Atypical.
I should just stay away from girls.
You're a good guy. You're sensitive and you're funny, and the woman who ends up with you will be lucky.
So the storyline is an 18-year-old young man who's on the autistic spectrum, who's trying to find his independence and love. And you play his father. This is deep.
you know, I've done things that are good and I've done movies that are good, but this, like, people reach out and, like, they'll say, thank you guys for doing the show, and I really related to it. So that was a surprise. But it's entertaining, you know, it's not like a show, it's not just like autism. It's a show about a family, a dysfunctional family trying to find their way, and I'm proud of it, and I'm looking forward to people seeing season 2.
Well, Michael, I'm so happy you came through and kicked it with us.
Thanks for
having me. You know, I
having
know you're busy out here taking.
I want to find myself in a cab. I've yet to be in a cab and to see myself
You're
on
about
Talk
to be
Stoop.
in a cab. Are you kidding?
I need to be in a cab and be like, yo, I'm on Talk Stoop.
That's how you know it's like officially New York. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. We're gonna make that happen for you.
All right, cool.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.